Well, hello, 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 and happy Monday. She's gonna step on you again. And by she, do I mean Brennan? Do I mean Steph? Who do I mean? I can tell you I don't mean Nola Lola. And I apologize to anyone who mistook any of my comments for anything but love for Miss Nola Lola. So yeah. So today we're gonna be reviewing this change.org petition that has been filed by someone. I want to make sure to get the name right because this person is very, very particular about how they are called. So it looks like the name of the petition it's on change.org, and it says, let's try to get the cyber laws reformed together. Okay. And I mean, I don't believe this person is a lawyer or has any kind of legal background. So as far as which cyber laws they're talking about, I don't know. Sounds like a pretty vague thing, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now. And let's see what this person has to say. All right, so let's try to get the cyber laws reformed together. They have 95 signatures and their next goal is 100. So that's, and 66 people signed this week, which I guess means, 30 or no, 29 signed the prior week. So I guess they're gaining some traction. They started on December 2nd and it is now December 11th. Okay, so they're petitioning to the Congress of the United States and two others, which are YouTube legal and cybercrimes. I don't know what cybercrimes is, but okay. All right, so it started by someone named Brinnon Seiler. So let's click on here and see what we can learn about Brinnon Seiler. Brinnon Seiler is from Burleson, Texas, Burleson TX, United States. I am a mom, an advocate for the things I am passionate about, and at the moment it is changing the cyber laws while protecting the First Amendment right. No person under any circumstances should be allowed to commit cyber crimes and not be held accountable. Okay, again, I don't know what Miss Brinnon Seiler of Burleson, Texas, United States knows about cyber crimes, but let's see if we can get to any of this by reading further into their petition. Okay, so why this petition matters. Nobody deserves to not feel like a somebody. I think they could have written that a little bit clearer, but I guess what they mean is everyone deserves to feel like a somebody. Again, talking about contrapositives and such, which are not any of the Brinnons I've ever known, whether that's Brinnon Seiler, Brinnon Layton, Brinnon Emerald, Brinnon Bell. None of them are very good at the contrapositive. Definitely probably would have trouble with the LSAT, in my opinion, as they apparently had finishing high school. But anyway, enough is enough. Nobody should be able to violate someone else's autonomy with lies, slander, and defamation. There has to be a way for there to be freedom of speech, but keeping others safe with the cyber laws on social media. Probably wants to have a period there, but anyway. This can happen to anyone, As a victim of cybercrimes, I have experienced firsthand the devastating effects of online harassment. God, doesn't this sound like Lima wrote it? I have experienced firsthand the devastating effects of mental health. I mean, doesn't it sound like Lima, or is it just me? Okay. As a victim of cybercrimes, I have experienced firsthand the devastating effects of online harassment, doxing, stalking, intimidation, bullying, slander, defamation, and threats. These digital attacks have not only invaded my space and social media platforms, but also escalated into real-life threats. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Brennan. Who threatened you in real life? Do you have a real life to threaten? Just asking. Seems like you do most of your dirty deeds on these platforms. Despite numerous complaints to relevant authorities and social media platforms, there has been no resolution or relief from these relentless attacks. Well, same, girl, same. I've been complaining about you and your friggin' insane clown pussy posse of Jamie Gilmore, Michelle, I guess her name is Belmont, Michelle Belmont. If that's really even her name, I don't think that's really her name, but whatever. Jamie Gilmore, Michelle, Casey Fowler, Brinnon, Layton, Emerald, Seiler, Bells and whistles, and all that jazz, et cetera, your whole freaking gang. So yeah, still no resolution, but definitely law enforcement is taking this quite seriously. And I'm very grateful to my local, state, and federal law enforcement for their respectful acceptance of what at first seemed like a completely unbelievable set of threats, basically, but they were to be believed. So anyway, again, thanks to my local and etc. All right. This is not just my story. It's the story of countless others who are subjected to such online abuse daily. Is she being ironic here? Because she's the one doing the abuse. Like, we all know Brinnon Seiler Burleson, whatever new identity she has, that, she changes more often than her panties. You're the abuser, Brennan. You're the abuser. Whew. According to a study by Pew Research Center in 2017, source cited, 41% of Americans have personally experienced online harassment. This sounds exactly like Lima. Oh my God, did Lima help her write this? Our First Amendment rights should never be infringed upon. Okay, so again, this is a logical fallacy here. If our First Amendment rights should never be infringed upon, which I agree with, then never means never. That means never. So there shouldn't be a however after this. Our First Amendment rights should never be infringed upon. However, there needs to be more accountability for hate speech. Okay, so if you're saying hate speech is outside of our First Amendment rights, then you're saying that they should be infringed upon. Because I hate you, Brennan, and I'm allowed to say that. I'm allowed to say I hate you. I have very good reasons for hating you. There are very few people on this earth I would hate. It's like, as far as living people, you're probably the only person I hate right now. I mean, I hate Hitler, but he's long gone. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else I hate besides you, Brennan, to be honest. So it's hateable people that want to call things hate speech because they don't want to be held accountable for the deeds that have caused people to hate them. Brennan, Leighton, Emerald, Seiler, whatever. Okay, the existing laws are inadequate in protecting us from such harmful acts while preserving our freedom of speech. We need reform that strikes a balance between safeguarding our constitutional rights and ensuring accountability for those who misuse the internet as a platform for hate speech and other forms of cybercrime. We also urge social media platforms to take their community law seriously. I'm kind of using an AI voice like Stephanie Cobban, Brinnon's co-conspirator, used when she was imitating Dahlia Takali, who has an adult voice and an adult story and should not be infantilized by either Lima Jevramovich, Stephanie Cobban, or Brinnon Leighton Seiler Bell Emerald Fuckface. Let Dahlia speak, not Dahlia, and not Dahlia, and not AI Dahlia child. That was fucked up, Stephanie Cobban. That was disgusting. I don't care what mutual friends we have. Mutual friends. You're a fucking skank hoe, Stephanie Cobban. That was disgusting. All right. We also urge social media platforms to take their community laws seriously. They play an essential role in shaping the digital environment and blah, 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 blah. Join me in calling on lawmakers to reform our outdated cyber laws urgently. Let's work together towards creating an internet that respects freedom while holding those accountable who use it as a tool for harm. Please sign this petition today. The link in red is to a compilation of this one woman, Bonnie Dwyer. Okay, so she's using my name, but she doesn't want me to use her name. Double standard much? That's me, Bonnie Dwyer, right here. I mean, I'm assuming there are other Bonnie Dwyers, but I don't know that Brennan knows any other Bonnie Dwyers. So Bonnie Dwyer, who every day is doxing, harassing, and bullying innocent civilians. Well, that's defamation because that is not true. That's all defamation right there. Okay, let's see if we can click through on this drive. Access denied. Oh, wow. So she's posting about me to third parties and denying me access to even see the defamation. Wowza, wowza, wowza. I'm going to have to contact my old Professor Olson to see what to do about this one. Geesh whiz. All right. And again, I would click on this, same thing. Access denied. Okay. So click this to see what cyber crimes look like for me. Access denied. That's what it looks like, Brinnon. Daily threats. Please report any of the channels or screen names below on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. The content is disturbing, and she takes them down and puts them up so they don't get flagged. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's another defamation. She uses my photo for clickbait along with others. No, I use your photo because you're the person I'm talking about, and people should know what you look like. Since you post these weird, completely, cryptic, pictures of yourself from like 10 years ago or something, people should see what you look like when Stephanie had you on her channel. Acting like you were supporting BJ, which neither of you were, then or now. Okay, let's see. All right, so. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. All right, so click. So there's Jamie, there's Thirsty Thursday, there's Brinnon, because it's about Brinnon. So of course I'm going to put a picture of her. I'm actually putting one of her AI pictures there, not her actual unfiltered ugly face. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is replay crew. So there's, yeah, I mean, I'm not looking, yeah, God. I think they might have removed her picture from some of my thumbnails, but I don't know. I don't care. I mean, whatever. Okay. And then let's see. Okay. Okay, so she's trying to encourage people to take down my freedom of speech. Okay.
Fun fact is,
I mean, I was live for almost 5 hours yesterday about this woman.
I don't think she would mind this. I used to go
Okay.
to her Mara meeting, but back
All
before
right.
she was like
All right. So let's
recovery
see what we
YouTuber.
got here.
And I know that Nicole Accountability and Sober Thoughts are pals. And I know Sober Thoughts has
Okay.
supported BJ and Bam, and that, we're all team MAT for recovery, and that's for whatever recovery you're in, whether that's opioids, alcohol, whatever.
All right. So here we have it. Brinnon Seiler Burleson, Texas. Okay. The content is disturbing. Yeah, it's disturbing because I'm calling you out on all your disturbing behavior, Brinnon Seiler of Burleson, Texas. Takes no, okay, all right, whatever. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. So she's republishing my content, which is nice. I'm getting lots of views thanks to her.
Okay, so I guess I'm recording and there should be captions. They're kind of like right in the middle of the screen. I don't know how to fix that. But for this particular video, it shouldn't really matter because the whole point of this video is to try to understand the nature of the privacy complaints I've been receiving on all of my channels.
Yeah, because they're coming from this stupid petition. Now I figured it out because she's telling people to file complaints against me. Okay. Victory takedown. Victory takedown. I don't know what that means. This woman is using me as clickbait. She doesn't know me and talks about my children as if she knows who I am. I mean, I only know about your children because you fucking told me about them in our like marathon phone call on October 9th that apparently someone else is offering people to pay to listen to. That's messed up. I didn't know I was being recorded. She doesn't know me and talks about my children as if she knows who I am, calls me others, all these names and stands by them as if they're factual firsthand knowledge. They are, because I've unfortunately had to have firsthand conversations with you, which were apparently recorded without my consent. Not her opinion, states it as fact. She has called my phone. I don't know your fucking phone number, bitch. Crazy. I don't know your fucking phone number. I have not called your fucking attorney, bitch. You're fucking lying. All this is defamation. This is by definition defamation. So I'm glad I'm recording this. I'm going to send this over to my old torch professor and see what he says I should do. She is supported by content creators that say they're against bullying, threats, and doxing. I'm not supported by nobody. I'm not supported by no content creators. Seriously, name one content creator that's ever supported me. Zero. In my opinion, they don't care about people. They care about the money. This woman is in particular stalking, harassing, doxing me, is allegedly a mother. Scary world we live in. Oh my God. This is the first time I'm reading through this. This woman is literally unhinged. Like people were commenting on me like, this is outrageous what Brinnon's doing to you. And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to her. Now I see while I wasn't looking, she was doing all this. Again, another lie. I have my own opinions. I speak for myself. Latest from Bonnie Dwyer. That was me. That's me posting this. On Friday, October 13th, Stephanie Cobban DM'd me and asked me to research lawsuits involving Pear Therapeutics. True. Brinnon Seiler was convinced that Aura had stolen technology from Pear Therapeutics. True. I paid for a Pacer membership and for 5+ court documents. True. I sent these to Steph. True. I also let Brinnon know that BJ Gummy Lips was posting very personal info about the restraining orders against her. True. She has it at 137 and then I can't even click on it. It's like a video, but I can't click on it to watch it. Again, you know, she selectively edits things and omits important details to craft a narrative that is completely the opposite of the truth. Wrong again. Do you see how she says people's full names? Yes, I do. You say my full name, I say your full name. That's how it works, girl. I do not agree with this and never said that this woman was the alias mentioned. What alias? Yes, she did. Yes, she fucking did. Oh my God, she's such a fucking liar. Download this QR code to help others easily find and sign this petition. Decision makers, Congress, YouTube legal, cybercrimes. What is cybercrimes? I don't even know. Victories every day, 100% funded by you. No, I'm not supporting change.org. Updates. Hello. We have removed the material in question for a privacy violation pursuant to our community guidelines. It may take some time for video search results and thumbnail images to disappear from the site. Typically, this should not take more than a couple of days. Please be assured that the content has been removed. For more information regarding our privacy guidelines, please visit blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, YouTube can take it down. I can post it on my own private Zoom account. I can post it on Rumble. I can post it other places. I mean, just because YouTube takes it down does not mean that I have committed a cybercrime in defending myself against this fucking cyberbully. The cyberbully got one removed, but still at it. A small win, but it continues. I finally got something the cyberbullier was doing and got YouTube team to take it off YouTube. Finally, she has attempted to go on her other channel and re-upload the hate speech. Love and Lighter, can someone explain? Okay, so that I believe is SoFly. And then that Mama 22 is one of my old YouTube, one of my old, what do you call it? Instagram accounts. We got Reddit to take down a couple of the posts, but they left some up. Not sure why. Okay, and that was meaning the Brian Kuchar doxing posts that were posted on October 21st of 2023. And then I said, BJ unfollowed Brinnon because of all the Reddit nonsense. True, because Brinnon's Instagram was all over these Kuchar doxing posts. And Stephanie Cobban's email address was all over the Kuchar doxing posts. So if I were BJ, I would have unfollowed Brinnon and Stephanie on that date, because if one of their email addresses was there and one of their Instagrams was there, that was going to be bad news in court 2 days later in Georgia, where Jamie's Animals, aka Jamie Gilmore, happens to live. Okay, Brendan Emerald on IG 3 weeks ago. Here's one of the people involved in that. Public speaking, are we? Let's go. First, Pear Therapeutics Inc. was not a distraction. It was looking into something deeper. The fuck does that mean, girl? The fact that one would think that is beyond. She takes down content and puts it back up to make it look like it's immediate response. Nope, this particular one is almost a month old. No, I don't take down. I take down content if I feel like having a break from having to answer comments. I take down content for whatever reason, or sometimes I private it and I send links to people. It's up to me what content I have up or down or private or public or whatever at any given time, okay? My content is all my own. Sometimes I'm reacting to other people's commentary on me, but it's all my own. I'm only speaking from my own experience. I'm not speaking on behalf of any other creators. I mean, I just said, in my opinion, if I were BJ, I would have unfollowed both Brinnon and Steph, but to my knowledge, BJ is still tight with Steph, if they ever were tight. I don't know. According to Steph, it seems like, Steph's BJ's number 1 fan or something. I don't know. All right, go take care of your children and quit acting like one gemstoner. AKA Brinnon Emerald on IG, Brinnon Seiler Bell Layton. Yeah, because I mean, the day that I talked to her on the phone about Pear Therapeutics, October 9th, happened to be a school holiday, and her child was seeking her attention, and she was just going on and on and on about Rabbit and BJ and this, and oh, it's so, and the Pear, and oh, it's so big, it's going to be earth-shattering news. It was more than 2 months ago, and Pear is still just a waste of my time and money, because Steph sent me on a fucking goose chase that Brinnon, I guess, had sent Steph on, and then the two of them turned on me, backstabbed me, and in my opinion, are now Team Lima, if they weren't already from the beginning, in my opinion. I hope I can be proven wrong. I really, truly hope I can be proven wrong. But my gut is, if Steph would turn on me that quickly, she would turn on anyone that quickly, because I had done nothing but be respectful to Steph, or Brinnon for that matter. I mean, I kind of was saying to her, like, you might want to go take care of your kid and we'll talk later. That's all. The cyberbullying has intensified. White means peace. Bullshit. She had it. There was a dude with a Confederate flag right under her thing, and he's now changed that Confederate flag image on his YouTube to something completely different. So she's like, every time I call her out, she comes up with some other lie to cover it up. She's just disgusting. I am concerned due to the intensity of the bully Bonnie Dwyer. Her latest upload is once again misinformation. No, it's just reposting your own freaking comments. I mean, girl, you're cray. See? TCB for life, Confederate flag, right underneath that same picture that she has on this petition. That is her, okay? I wish there was a White Friday. I declare that the whole month of May, TCB for life. But it's okay to say Black Friday. I think that's insulting to the African descent. So I don't know if I were of African descent that I'd want somebody with a Confederate flag commenting about what they think is insulting or not. I would think maybe someone without a Confederate flag. Now, if TCB themselves is Black and flies a Confederate flag, well, that's certainly their right. I certainly would not fly a Confederate flag. Many of my family members do, but I would not, period. I'm not gonna say many of my family members, many of my ancestors probably did. In this day and age, no one that I know flies a Confederate flag. But anyone that does in 2023 find it acceptable to have a Confederate flag as their icon on YouTube, damn well better be at least partly of African descent. Otherwise, it's extremely concerning to me. Not that I think their free speech should be impinged, but the fact that they are friends with Brinnon Seiler, who is clearly dangerous. Keep fighting for people power. Politicians and rich CEOs shouldn't make all the decisions. Okay, no, that's just a change.org blurb. Okay. Discussion. Please report all these channels. This is the definition of harassment. No, it's the definition of self-defense. Brinnon Seiler, Bell, Emerald, Layton. Let's see, previous. Update 12/6/2023. Did Brinnon Layton and Stephanie Cobban have apparent authority to raise funds? Yeah, because I wanted to know what the hell happened with all these raffle prizes that they were soliciting. December 6th. And they started this raffle the day that BJ posted her new GoFundMe. Okay. So if BJ's posting a GoFundMe and we're also Team BJ, why aren't we just all like doing what we can to add to the GoFundMe? Why are we starting a raffle? What was the point of that? And as far as I remember, Stephanie was in on the raffle too. It was just because she was in the UK, she was trying to like do it alongside. Yeah. Okay, December 6th, 2023. There have been multiple requests for constant to be for, I guess she means content, to be taken down on both YouTube and through legal certified delivery of mail. I've never received a piece of mail from this bitch, and I check my mail. I wasn't checking my mail every day, but I've been checking my mail every day lately, and I have not seen a damn certified anything. I haven't seen a slip from my post office saying that I need to come pick up certified mail. So this woman's, you know, she doesn't even know how to tell the truth, because the truth would have had her like locked up for life, probably. This woman, Bonnie, admits to seeing my request cease and desist, yeah, in my fucking junk mail, because it's not proper service. But continues to use my name and furthermore content creators. I mean, I haven't seen a summons to appear in court, lady. Are doing nothing except fueling this fire. What content creators are fueling what fire? Change need to happen because someone clicking on your video does not warrant as public interest or concern. It usually is clickbait. Below is admitting to seeing the request but continues on. I saw it in my junk folder. Biatch? Salty Biatch 50? I saw it in my junk folder. Keep fighting for people power. I encourage everybody to do their own research and, oh my God, that's totally a Lima phrase. Look into content creators and look back at their behavior. Are they practicing what they preach, or are they always the victim? Do you feel like you learned something, or do you feel like you just heard something seriously? The laws on cyberbullying and crimes need to change. Well, go to law school, Brinnon Seiler. I did. For a year. Okay, so she cuts these things into such a weird thing. Now, in fairness, sometimes I think I've put more on the screen and then it only shows a certain part. So I'm just going to give her the benefit of that. Videos about one person, me, I believe Brinnon blank, blank, blank to be a danger to children and disabled people. True. And that was November 3rd, 2023. And I still believe her to be a danger to her children and disabled people, including me, and including Jamie, and including Michelle. I mean, I think Michelle and Jamie are a danger to other people on their own, but I think without Brinnon, they probably would have been, you know, still Team BJ, because BJ certainly speaks for disabled adults like us. All right. Here is one of the people involved in that public speaking. Okay, so she already had, we already read that. This woman will not stop, and she's relentlessly, I am not harassing. Excuse me, I'm not harassing, stalking, intimidating, bullying anyone. I am defending against relentless harassing, stalking, intimidation, and bullying of myself. I can't speak for others. You know, others seem to think, I don't know. I don't know what others seem to think. Below is a link to a array of threats. It would be an array if Brinnon had any linguistic skills. And it's tame compares to the things that are private. See, she always writes so weird. I don't know what she's trying to say. I guess maybe she's saying, and it's tame compared to the things that are private. What's private? I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. It's private. It's terrible, scary, and horrible in general. Oh my God. It's like Lima just wrote this for her. I have sent a CAD 2 times a request to remove content, contacted all the platforms and agencies, and it doesn't seem to matter. Link below. And again, when I click on this, it's going to say I have no access. Okay. Keep fighting for people power. Politicians and rich CEOs shouldn't make all the decisions. Today, we ask you to help keep change.org free and independent. Oh, more. The heartbreaking comments. And I'm still clapping back until Brinnon is in the Texas elected chair for her crimes. Okay. So I don't know when I posted that, but I didn't realize at the time that Texas does not have an electric chair anymore. It's lethal injection. And I mean, how do I put this? I don't believe in capital punishment, but if Brinnon chooses to live in a state like Texas that has lethal injection, I guess I just wouldn't be committing any crimes there if I were her. Just saying. This is from the notorious Bonnie Dwight, the notorious BKD, stating terrible hate speech on someone that has not committed a crime. Oh, you've committed crimes. You just haven't yet had your day in court, as you say. I'm a TV victim awaiting my day in court. Oh, allegedly, supposedly, in your opinion, not what I heard. Please share this and let's get this signed. Brinnon Seiler Burleson, Texas, United States. No rumors, no gossiping, no teasing, no insults, no threats, no cyberbullying, no lies, no name calling, no harassment, no mean words. Oh my word. Bish, please. Please share this and sign the petition and report the channel below. Report this channel and aliases. Bonnie Dwyer is her name on lots of platforms. That's my name on my passport, on my driver's license, on everything. The link above, please report it. I am doxxed, harassed, and stalked every single day by this person mainly, but there are others involved. Oh, who are the others, Brinnon? Who are the others? Let's share this, spread the word, make a change. This is ongoing and it will not stop, so I won't stop until there is a change. All right, so that was the original, I guess. And I'm trying to see where I can see like who's signed. Okay, so this is reasons for signing. So let's see who has signed. See why other supporters are signing, why this petition is important to them, and share your reason for signing. This will mean a lot to the start of the petition. Richie Suave. I love all my friends and hope that this gets to 100 very soon. Love to you. Buenos noches. Richie Suave, United States. Fake account. Casey Fowler. Seattle, Washington, United States. Command Shift 4. Copy that. C Fouls. The failed clown pussy carney. Alleged professional skateboarder. Blech. Fucking bully. Okay. I have seen firsthand the effects of cyberstalking, cyberbullying, and harassment firsthand. I've been experiencing it myself, and I have many friends get pushed to the breaking point over it. I'm signing this today to help stand up for anyone who feels alone in the fight against cyber harassment. Team Truth. Okay, so this is Michelle. Pennsylvania, United States. Command Shift. Okay. All right. Anita Canitz. Are we losing compassion? If people systematically start gossiping when they enjoy it and continue it, then gossip can turn into bullying. Of course, gossiping is also part of this sounds like AI. You can express your surprise and anger, but gossiping and bullying is cyberbullying. We should describe this as English and keeping a bullying diary and getting a lawyer involved. Yeah. Waste your fucking money. Anita Canitz, probably a lawyer. Stuttgart, Germany. Let's keep track of this too, because as I said, Interpol is now involved. So I got to keep track of all the countries, all the names. Remember all the names. Remember all their voices. That's my terrible rendition of the Orange is the New Black theme. Okay. Jenny Barnes. Where's Jenny Barnes? Johnson City, Tennessee. For over a couple of months, I have watched many of my friends be doxxed, harassed, threatened, and have spread false rumors. Many of us feared for our own safety, if not for the safety of others who were directly threatened. It's important to note that this person hides behind multiple accounts on each social media platform, with the names always changing, but the face is always the same. Brinnon has gotten it the worst, with this person going so far as to contact Brinnon's attorney. I did not. I said I was going to, but I never did. And her refusal to stop the harassment focused on her despite receiving a CAD. I didn't receive a CAD. It went to my spam folder. This behavior is abhorrent and crosses so many ethical lines. I stand by Brinnon, and I stand against cyberstalking and cyberbullying. I am calling for social media to place more stringent regulations in place concerning this behavior. Mary Wilson. Where's Mary Wilson? Toronto, Canada. I've been witnessing this bullying. Oh, I remember Mary from Canada. My name is Mary from Canada, and I support BJ because blah, 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 blah. I remember her. I remember her from the Goddess Rising. I've been witnessing this bullying and cyberstalk many times, but this particular case is unhinged. This person needs help and shouldn't be able to access online social medias because of her dangerous behaviors and intentions. Fuck you, Mary Wilson. It has been nonstop every day for many weeks. Laws must absolutely change now. These are real criminal activities that lead to real dangers. Thanks, Stephanie Cobban, for exposing me to fuck-ups like this. Let's see if maybe Stephanie Cobban signed the petition. Cunty Brit. Whew. Oh, another Team Truth? Okay, so now Michelle's commenting twice. Let's see. Is it the same one or a different one? It's PA, United States, same damn thing. Good Lord. I mean, are they allowed to sign multiple times? This situation is very personal to me, as I have watched all of what Brinnon describes on a daily basis. I stand up for her and then became a target too. No. You were the bad guy before Brinnon became the bad guy. Brinnon got tainted by your dirty brush. Team Truth, Michelle, possibly Belmont, possibly Philadelphia. Has anyone who doesn't agree with her relentless harassing and doxing? The laws against online harassment must change. Amanda Brennan, Mandy Jo, little Miss Mandy Jo. Oh, so she's in Indianapolis. That's interesting. I thought she was in Pensacola. And she says she's from NOLA. Okay, Miss Mandy Jo. I was cyberstalked and harassed relentlessly by a mentally unstable person who I did nothing to, should be TO, and continues to use the internet and phones to stalk and harass me. What phones, girl? I don't have your fucking phone number. Cyberstalking has to be stopped. It's dangerous and people are being physically hurt in real life. Wow. Mandy Jo, MJ Ultra cunt. Okay. So is this the end of this fiction? I guess that's pretty much everything. So yeah, one thing I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna click here and we're going to try this. So she's making people request access. Okay, well, I had already downloaded one thing that she had posted in there. But yeah, God, she is fucking escalating, isn't she? Oh, okay. So the next thing I wanted to do is just go over the comments from my epic live yesterday. So Antarctic chinchillas need rescues is not Mandy Jo. Mandy Jo is the feral chinchilla. Okay. And it took me hours to figure that out. Antarctic says, I heard audio of you saying you drive by BJ's all the tyke and give her stuff. And if anyone asked you, then you would deny it. Said you see the trampoline and everything. Okay, so that means Brinnon was recording me. And that is not what I said. That is a very false paraphrasing of a private conversation I thought I was having with Brinnon, which was apparently recorded. And I'm told that Stephanie Cobban is charging people to listen to this recording. That's what I'm told. Do I believe it? I don't know, because Stephanie Cobban never fucking answers for anything. So I have no choice but to believe it, right? I mean, if Stephanie's not going to dispute it, then I'm going to believe it. No, someone who is blocked asked if your kids talk to you. Garrett Lenger, who the fuck is that? I heard her say Karen was blocked because she doesn't like social workers. Well, that's true. I don't like social workers. I think social workers are evil, in my opinion. No, heard that too. Well, you heard right. You heard right. And it's my channel. I can block whoever the hell I want. Salty Biatch 50, who people are saying is Brinnon, probably. Oh, what did I miss? You doxed Jamie G. Bryn, I won't even say due to the paper I just got. C-Files, Amanda B. Also Michelle Belmont. What's the paper? What's the paper you just got? Salty Biatch 50. Salty Biatch 50. Wrong. I have beef with Michelle D. Belmont. Don't know what that means. Yes, Michelle Diane Belmont, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's illegal to publish OT publicly. Garrett Lenger. That's messed up. Billy Goat. I still want to know how much BJ pays you. I'm looking at switching sides. BJ doesn't pay me anything. I pay her $20 here and there for a super chat, for a sweatshirt. Well, that's more than $20. It's like $70 or something. For a little GoFundMe, 22 sometimes, my lucky number. Oh my God, the sky is so beautiful today. I'm so lucky to have the view that I have of the beautiful horses and the pond and the sunset. God, I'm so lucky. Okay, I still want to know how much BJ pays you. I'm looking at switching sides. Billy Goat, show me where something. Okay. Salty Biatch, no, I am not Michelle. Oh, are you talking about the audio dump that Stephanie and Sophie did? Some private Ko-Fi membership paid $40. I can say Bryn didn't do that. Interesting theory. I had not heard of that before. So apparently, Steph and Sophie are offering to let people listen to my and Brennan's, what I thought was private conversations, for $40. But they're in the UK, so I guess that's not really breaking any kind of US privacy laws. Like 70 hours of audio. It was crazy, like tons of conversations. And different personal messages. Seemed weird. Sure do. I pop up every now and then. Bryn was the scapegoat for sure. I heard about you driving by her house from SoFly. Well, that's interesting because I don't think I ever told SoFly that. I told Bryn that. I don't remember telling SoFly that I ever drove by. I know I told Nola Lola and I told Bryn that I had driven by BJ's house when I was in Princeton in April. And the only reason why I knew BJ's address was because Lima published it in the court documents. I drove by once, didn't take a picture, didn't do nothing. Didn't see no cars in the driveway, saw a trampoline outside. And I was like, oh, well, that's BJ's trampoline because she does videos on her trampoline. So it must be BJ's house. Just saying. SoFly was spying on Team BJ supporters with a Love and Light account. Okay, I thought SoFly was Team BJ. If she's not, then my bad. I heard Steph screwed Bryn over. Well, Steph screwed me over and Bryn screwed me over, so it wouldn't be surprising me if Steph screwed Bryn over and Bryn screwed Steph over too. They're just a bunch of screw overs. Salty Biatch 50. Yep, they had a Xenon bot copy the server. Bryn left and Stephanie and Grocer Sophie R never answered any questions or accountability. That's true. That is true. Salty Biatch 50. If you're Brinnon or whoever you are, all that is true. Salty Biatch 50. Bryn supported Steph 100, paid supported, as did others. She gave her like $40 and I saw her her the first super chat. Yeah, it does. It sounds a lot like Brinnon now that I'm rereading these. Thank you, Ava, for kind of pointing out the fact that this does not really sound like either the Reddit or the Twitter salty bitch account. Short version, does she write a poem about it? I mean, come on. And no, but Steph said she paid for those legal documents. Lies, lies, lies. Yeah. Thompson Twins, another British band I used to love. So no, Steph did not pay for the legal documents. And yes, Steph wrote a poem about me. A really shitty poem about me. All right, Garrett, I saw many conversations that Steph was the one who kicked you out and left her to take the blame and not answer anyone as to what happened. Okay, well, I don't know who the fuck you are, Garrett Langer, but I have no reason to dispute your comment. Salty Biatch, I am very sorry. Stephanie Cobban or Stephanie Robertson or Sophie Robertson, assholes forever. It's Stephanie Cobban, Cobban, and Sophie Robson, Robson or Robsen, I forget. I have a screenshot of it somewhere. The exposed, sharing lies and manipulations. Hi. Salty Biatch 50, short version. Does she write a poem about it? I mean, come on. And no, but okay. All right. Stephanie was married, divorced, so who knows? Okay, yeah, that's true. That's all very true. She might go by a different name now. That's true. I hope everyone has a good day. Fuck Michelle Belmont, and please consider what's going on. Sophie was the instigator. I hope you know the British are traitors. Well, yeah, I do know that. As anyone who's watched my videos knows, I know that. Team Truth, you're telling a different side of that. I was never a member of the Puffball crew. I offered to pitch in with your group the same day I told y'all in that thread that I would be working with Bryn. So you were not a member of the Puffball crew. You were a member of the Puffball Headband Gang, which was a group chat on Discord in which you copied our private messages and sent them to whoever the fuck, Michelle Belmont or whatever your name is, really. I don't know. I don't know. Antarctic chinchillas need rescues. Illyria started that crew where you admit to Let's Stalk Bam. Someone commented that. Okay, so no, I don't think Illyria started any of the group chats, to be honest. Illyria was pretty much the silent voice of reason throughout all of this. Team Truth, you're telling a different side of that. I was never a member of the Puffball crew. I offered to pitch in with you. Okay. Okay. Did you start Let's Stalk Bam? That was the question. I will tell the rest to law enforcement when they contact me. Keep waiting, Michelle. Did I start Let's Stalk Bam? No. I said Brinnon, aka Let's Stalk Bam. They had called other people Let's Stalk Bam for years on Reddit, but I said Brinnon, aka Let's Stalk Bam, because in my opinion, she was stalking Bam by asking Danny to send a signed skateboard to her, allegedly on BJ's behalf. That was stalkerish and deceitful and wrong. And I want to know what happened to that skateboard. Okay. Oh, I deleted Garrett's message. A blocked person said Illyria started it. That real army crew. I don't know what is up. Oh yeah, Spirit Queen did say she started that real army. I don't know who Spirit Queen is. Is Spirit Queen Illyria? I don't know. But what I do know is that there was the real ones, which wasn't a crew, it was just a group chat, the real ones. And I believe that that included Jamie at the time, because I thought she was a real one. Illyria, Nola Lola, Divine Vigor, me, and one other person who I have promised not to drag into this because they really are completely completely neutral. Like they have been very vocal that they thought I was being too harsh on Bryn. They have also been very vocal that they think it's unconscionable what Michelle and Jamie are doing by sharing people's private messages with Brynn. So they think I'm bad for pushing on Brynn, but they also think Jamie and Michelle are worse for sharing all this private information with Brinnon. So I'm not going to say that person's name. If anyone guesses it, I'm going to deny it. So there you go. Okay, let's see. Blog person said Illyria, that real army crew. I don't know what's up. Oh yeah, Spirit Queen did say she started that real army. Sorry, that real army crew. You're telling a different side of that. I was never a member of Puffle Crew. Okay. Illyria started the crew, blah, 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 blah. Where you admit to Let's Talk Bam. Someone commented that. Did you start Let's Talk Bam? That was the question. I will tell the rest of law enforcement. Okay, that's Michelle. She's such a freak. Where's Salty? Message is not stalking. Are you discriminated against my medical choice? That's Michelle. She's so fucking weird and paranoid. Hey, what happened to goat named Billy? Why a problem with weed for Michelle, but it's cool for Rachel? No, I don't have a problem with weed for Michelle. I have a problem with Michelle. I mean, yeah, I hate Brinnon, and I'm not going to say I hate Michelle, but I think, you know, if Michelle had any fucking sense, she would hate Brinnon too, because Brinnon is clearly using Michelle. No one banned me. In fact, you asked me not to leave your server, which I thought was just a thread. It wasn't a thread. It was a server. I don't ban anyone unless they use the words retard or they're mean to someone else on that server. They can be mean in a DM, I don't care. But if you're mean publicly to someone else in the server, then you get banned. And Michelle was doing everything behind the scenes, so she had not broken my rules. So I could not ban her, but I was telling her nobody wants to continue to participate in my server unless you're gone. And you and MJ. That's what just they're telling me. I had no problem with Michelle or MJ until Nola explained to me what she had noticed, because Nola is a seasoned mod, so she's looking at things that I wouldn't have even been looking at, because I'm just like trying to, you know, can't we all just get along type of a thing? But Nola was looking at things with a much more critical eye, and I appreciate that. And I'm very sorry that I ever doubted Lola's ability to see through the BS. And again, we don't agree on everything, but, you know, I respect her without reservation. I respect Nola. Okay, let's see. I mean, we sometimes push each other's buttons and get a little, yeah, and need to take a break from each other, but I talked to her today. We're cool. All right, let's see. Okay, so Michelle says, no one banned me. In fact, you asked me 3 times not to leave your server, which I thought was just a thread. No, I have those DMs, and I said, I'm not going to ban you. However, you might want to leave because no one wants you here. Not me, others. All right, woof. There is proof and that was his wife. Have you seen his video? I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know whose video they're talking about. C-Files, I'm in Egypt. It was actually Becky, not Jay. Oh, this is about Violent Jay saying that Lady Chantal was Violent Jay's wife. C-Files says he's in Egypt. Brexit, Schmexit. C-Files, no, you're just wrong. C-Files, Wikipedia is not a credible source. I thought you went to law school. They didn't teach you that. Oh my God, C-Files, you're such a fucking douche. Oh God. Well, it's not cool that you told people to go after Brynn on Reddit and asked about her personal information. Also, Michelle, so glad you showed up. People didn't deserve to get hurt in real life. So Salty Biatch is saying that they're against Michelle Belmont. And then Michelle shows up and it's just this, I don't know. people think it's Bryn, but maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's like, that Witchy Sisters, Candace Vance, Seafowl's, business partner or whatever. Okay, exactly. Anyone can write anything. Can't you agree to stop making videos about all this? No. You incite people against Lima too. No, I don't. Salty BH against Lima. Wasn't that the point? No, that was not the point. Why do you hate Court Orid? I don't hate Court Orid. I just think she's a weirdo. Who is it? Wow. So it was my mailman and it was certified mail, and I was certain that it was Brinnon like actually sending me certified mail, but no, it was completely different. It was actually something I was looking forward to getting, not more from Brinnon, but of course I have another YouTube. This is to notify you that we have received a privacy complaint from an individual regarding your content. Like I'm getting these 5 or 6 times a day now. This is just crazy. Just because I take it off YouTube doesn't mean I don't still have the original, and doesn't mean I can't post it 100 other places, Brennan. So again, I would suggest you actually talk to your lawyer and get them to send me a letter outlining what you want from me. And we'll talk about it in court, like grown ass adults, not like freaking cyberbullies. Oh God. Okay. Okay. So why do I hate Court Art? I don't hate Court Art. I just suspect that Court Art is Team Lima and always was. Bryn made content against Lima pro BJ, wasn't that okay? Wasn't that the point? Well, Bryn didn't deserve what happened this morning. Again, like, first of all, making content against Lima, in my opinion, Bryn was bullying Lima, okay? And if Lima perceived that to be bullying at BJ's behest, that was counter. That was not pro BJ. That was doing the exact opposite of what BJ has always and continues to tell us to do. Now, I have not always followed BJ's orders, okay? Orders. Like, she's not my leader, okay? I'm not going to go off on the alien ship with her. But in general, I support her like 99.9% of the time. However, sometimes Lima does something that is so outrageous that I must use my free speech to address it directly with Lima. by posting on her Instagram with my government name. Okay? And if that makes BJ unfollow me, then that's BJ's right to unfollow me if she chooses to dissociate from someone who continues to speak out against Lima while she's involved in litigation with Lima. That's fine. I would not hold that against BJ, and I would not stop supporting her financially if she were to do that. Okay? Whew. Oh, you didn't hear? No, I didn't hear. I don't keep tabs on Brinnon, despite her expectations to the contrary. So Salty Biatch 50, you got what you wanted to happen to her? Question mark. I guess it is the right thing to say. She's not a criminal, but you wanted her not okay. So there's that. I didn't say I wanted her not okay. I said I wanted her to quit associating with dirtbags like Cephals the Carney and be a mom to her damn kids. And back off me and back off BJ, back off anything to do with BJ. Focus on your family, lady. Cephals, I guess I deleted some message from him. It was probably something about my recovery or something, because he tends to go there when I'm not reacting the way he expects me to his other stuff. Oh shit, electric chair? Oh, yeah. I mean, but again, Texas doesn't have the electric chair anymore. Back when I was a kid, they had the electric chair. So did Louisiana. But now I guess it's lethal injection, which I think is even worse than the electric chair, in my opinion. Salty Biatch 50. She didn't bother you. You wanted her hurt. Maybe it will be on the news. What news? Saturday Night Live? Oh my God, Cephals the Carney. Oh no, don't block me, damn. Did she get abused? Exactly, anyone can write anything. Can't you agree to stop making videos about all this? No! You incite people against Lima too. No, I don't. Against Lima, okay, wait, sorry. I'm backwards now. Okay. She wanted you to leave her alone. Too bad. I wanted her to leave me alone too. Salty Biatch. Okay. She didn't do anything to you. Everything you were talking about is second, third person hearsay. Really think about that. Didn't you have shitty men in your life? Have a good day. Yeah, I had shitty men in my life, but I got rid of them. And if she would get rid of Cephals, maybe she'd have a different kind of life than she chooses to have by having him in it. Karma Bonnie, that's all I gotta say. Have fun being drunk your whole life. I was completely sober and am right now. Inciting people with gate speech. People sometimes go to fat poor Bryn. She didn't blame you. I think they mean inciting people with hate speech. People sometimes go too far. Poor Bryn. She didn't blame you. She fucking started a change.org petition about me. God. Something about institution. Okay, yeah. So they're trying to like talk about my mental health. Salty Biatch see right there about you talk shit because of something Rachel said. You don't know Bryn at all, or Cephals, or MJ Jamie Michelle though. Okay, I have known Bryn, Cephals, MJ, Jamie, Michelle since August, early September. I have known Rachel since mid-November. I've never met any of them face to face in real life. I've had online conversations with all of them. That's all. I don't know any of them. Yet all of them seem to know way more about me. I mean, I've told Rachel a lot about me because I trust her. As I guess Bryn and Cephals trusted Rachel at one point to tell them her story, to tell her their stories. I don't anticipate ever not trusting Rachel, but I mean, like I said, I don't know them the way I know people in my real life that I've known for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I mean, it's a question of 3 or 4 months versus 1 or 2 months. is how the difference between how long I've known Rachel and how long I've known CFLs, MJ, Jamie, or Michelle, and Brinnon. Okay, so it was your choice to stay in hotels. No. I was advised that if I needed more than occasional drive-bys by the Georgetown police, that I should probably A, stay off the internet, which I wasn't willing to do, and or B, broadcast my YouTube from somewhere other than my home. And because they were threatening my job as well, I couldn't do it from work. So I had to stay in hotels. And I also had to stay in a hotel when I had to visit the FBI office in Boston because it was too far to drive back and forth. Okay, I guess that's everything. Okay, well, that's all for now. Have a good day. Should I forgot to share the computers? That's fine. We weren't really doing audio or anything. Okay, yeah, let me stop the share and just be like, yeah, again, thanks to everybody who's supporting me privately, publicly, fully, partially, you know, just anyone who realizes that A, I'm not crazy, and B, I'm not wishing harm on anyone. And C, I have every right to defend myself against these grifters. That's all. Bye now.